Step into the abundance by skyrocketing your self-worth, by skyrocketing your self-value. Hello, gorgeous soul, and welcome to today's videos, where I am going to show you that by you raising your standards, looking at your inner value and your inner worth, you attract abundance into your life because you become abundance. If we haven't met yet, I'm Alina Pope. I'm a spiritual coach, and I help women honor their soul, live their truth, stepping into that soul's identity, and be generously rewarded because that's who you are. So, what is your inner worth? What is your self-value? And who decides that? You decide it. You decide what is your self-value. You decide what you create and how much you're going to be rewarded for that. And we're going to talk a bit about this because your human mind might have been triggered through this. And I'm explaining to you why. So, your worth, and you're going to be into that identity of claiming the worth that it's calling you by you connecting with who you are, by you doing your inner work, alchemizing everything that you've inherited, everything that you've absorbed like a sponge in the past, and by you knowing that you are that woman who creates that project, who's going to be rewarded with that for that project, no matter what your project might be. So your inner worth is not coming by what did you study, how much you study, what promotions did you get. No, none of that. That's your human mind worth. And we're going to talk about this a bit later. So your inner worth is decided by how much you love what you create, how much passion you have for what you create. Would you do it for day and night? Would you do it forever? Would you do it without being paid? That's your inner worth. Because you are deeper, higher than everything that people say and what you lived and your experiences and your traumas. You heal all that. And you know your soul's purpose. Why are you on this planet? Before, I used to think that, am I this just to be a teacher? Just to teach again and again and again? Is that my soul's mission? That was part of who I am today. Me becoming a teacher, studying for who I am, is just a mini slice, a mini layer of who I am today. So, you have two choices again. I know I always put it in between choosing your human mind worth and your self-worth, your soul's infinite worth. And we're going to talk about both of these today. Your human mind self-worth is taking the evidence and is thinking, okay, so I'm going to be, that's my income, yes? That's what I'm going to be rewarded with financially through what I have studied. I used to be there. Like, oh, I've studied only this. I only know 4 languages. I've been a teacher for so many years. But that was my human mind. I just couldn't see beyond that. I was stuck into my mind's self-worth, my mind's cage, thinking, oh, but a teacher with so many years of experience being on that pay scale can earn only that. So, oh, there's no beyond that. I created that limiting belief. because I was into my smallness. Being a little girl coming from Romania, being born in a communist country, and me arriving and teaching in London, it was a massive step, and still it was my smallness. I was keeping myself small because that's what I knew. There's a gorgeous video with an ant, and she goes in a circle, and the circle is just drawn by a pencil. But the ant doesn't know that, and she just goes into that circle again and again and again. That's who I was. I was into that circle. I drew that circle of inner worth, and I was staying in it. And I was thinking that I can't step out of that circle until the universe hit me. There was no other choice. I was receiving the nudges and I just wasn't listening. So, your human self-worth would always think, what are my skills? What can I do? I'm a teacher, I have so many years of experience, then I'll be rewarded by that. And yet in me there was a fire that I can do more, I can be more. This is not the life that I am meant to have. This is not the reality that I want. And that fire was calling me. And yet I wasn't ready to let go of old. I wasn't ready to let go of reality until the universe hit me. So, I was born in a communist country, and all I've seen around me was lack. That was the identity that I embodied. Because my soul was telling me, Alina, you're abundant. And yet my mind was telling me, what do you mean? Look, all I seen was lack of colors. I was eager to have colorful things. Everything was just dull around me. Lack of smiles, lack of happiness, lack of I love you, lack of food, lack of resources. Everything was just a struggle. And yet my soul was telling me, you are born for more. You can have more. And I left that country thinking that, I was just born in the wrong country. No, I wasn't. I manifested that life so I can see it. And me taking the knowledge and saying, yes, that's just what my human mind created. That was a manifestation of my human mind for me to learn my lessons, for me to integrate the learning, the energies of lack, and to love it. For me, loving when taking all those recycling bottles to the recycling centers, not saying that the recycling is a negative thing. For me to get those pennies and go and buy bread. For me to love that aspect of me. For me to know that from the abundance, for me to see abundance and to see infinity into my power, into my soul, I had to love that energy in me. So the moment I stopped running away from it, embracing it with love, embracing my past, my communist environment, that's when I was ready to look at who I truly am. So I became an adult, and guess what? I was thinking that abundance was coming from me chasing promotions, chasing study like a lunatic, degrees, masters, MBAs, getting that promotion because I was chasing an identity. The identity of that woman who can have it all. I was chasing and I was convincing myself that I deserved all that because it was coming from such a lack. I was working day and night, evenings and at the weekends, not knowing what the day of the week was, for me to convince myself that I deserve those holidays in Italy. I deserve those stays in those beautiful hotels. I was chasing an emotion because I didn't think I had that emotion in me. I didn't think I had that identity of me creating with love. And just be generously rewarded for it. That wasn't an option for me at that time. Until I was half dead as a teacher, as a head of department, all my holidays just half dead in the bed, being ill. That's when I was getting the confirmation, yes, now I can go on holiday, because I paid for everything. What a scarcity. Surviving energy, slave energy, that it was still embodied in me. It was almost ready to kill me or to wake me up. You can see it however you want. Until I loved that old identity of me, I wasn't ready to step into my new identity. What's my new identity? My soul's identity. The identity who didn't need to chase promotion. The identity who was ready to let go of my old. The identity of creating with love and passion what I do today. Coaching, creating with love manifestation courses, helping women looking inside themselves, because everything that you need is inside you. All your emotions that you are chasing through shopping are inside you. How do I know? I've done that. I was a master of compulsive shopping because I wasn't looking inside me. I was chasing emotions that those new shoes were bringing me. Those new outfits were bringing me. Those promotions were bringing me. I was chasing those emotions. I wasn't looking inside me because I was thinking I don't deserve them. What do you mean? I'm like, I speak, I create everything, I say what I want, and then I create everything what I want, how I want it, and then I'll be paid for it? What do you mean through that? But that's your soul's identity. If your soul's identity is talking to you, you can be that creator of that art or whatever. Your soul is talking to you. That's your soul's identity of abundance. That's how abundance comes to you. Through you alchemizing your past. Through you letting go of those old limiting beliefs. Through you healing those emotions, those unprocessed, blocked energies in your body. That's abundance. That is you finding your soul's mission, finding and stepping into your legacy, creating it with love, unconditional love. You're releasing your old judgments that you have to be here, you have to do this. Say no when you mean no. And say yes to yourself when you have to say yes to yourself. So you decide your inner value. Your inner value means you creating what you want to create, yes? That piece of art, that course, that whatever you want to create, that legacy of words, giving to the universe. Let it out. And zero attachments on it. That means, oh, I've created this course, so I must have so many amount of clients so I can be ready to pay, or I can have enough to pay. Inner child. Wounded inner child energy. That requires love. Unconditional love. They're like, oh, I can't buy that thing because it's not for me. Smallness, slave energy. prostitute energy that requires your alchemy, requires your love. Your logician might say, oh, but you know it's not working, or there are so many like this, or there's like, who's gonna buy your creations? Who's gonna buy? If you're called to create them, your clients, your soul-aligned clients are waiting for you. For whatever you want to create, however you want to make the world a better place, whatever you are meant to co-create. That's your abundance. So if your logician says, oh, but there's not enough clients, oh, but where are you? It's difficult, it's like these times. If it would have been 20 years ago, you would have been able to do it. She needs love. It's that scientist in you who needs evidence. Where is the data? She just needs a bit of love. That's all. That's all. Unconditional love towards that aspect of you. And when you step into your queen energy, and do you know when you're in queen energy? If I've heard this idea one day and it stayed with me and it's so beautiful. If nobody was watching you, what would be meaning to you to be successful? If nobody was watching you, how would you be happy? If nobody was watching you, how would you get dressed? If nobody was watching you, but nobody, what would it mean to be in queen energy? Let that energy talk to you. Let that energy open your gate towards your infinite amount of possibilities. Because it starts with you. And when you embody your soul's identity, because you alchemized your logician, your inner wounded child, your traumas, your prostitute aspect of you, you alchemized all that past who's keeping you into that cage. Remember the ant circle just drawn by pencil. You are ready to step into your soul's identity. And you know who you are. No matter how you're dressed, no matter how much money you have, no matter how many soul-aligned clients you have, no matter how successful your business is, because you stopped chasing. And you just are. You are success right now. You are abundance right now. You are unconditional love right now, no matter how your situation with your partner looks like. But that's your soul's identity. So gorgeous. Your abundance starts with you. When you embody the energy of abundance, your unconditional love starts with you. When you become unconditional love towards everything and everyone. Your success, your business success starts with you. When you are that success. When everything that you touch becomes success. And when you train your human mind and your energy to look there. Because you healed the past version of you. You healed your old stories. And you closed the door to that identity. And you just open the gate towards your new identity. Your new identity of success. Your new identity of abundance. Of success. Of business flourishing. Of everything that you desire. Because it comes from your soul. And yes, with all your love towards your old you, infinite love towards the old new, of old you, because without her you wouldn't be here today. So I'll leave with you one mantra. It's my birthright to have it all, because it is gorgeous. It's your birthright to have everything that you're aligned with, everything that you recognize yourself as, everything that you desire when it's coming from your soul. Remember, your soul is infinite in love, abundance, success. It's just your human mind, those inner voices who are still yappy, that you can't have this, you can't be that, you can't do that. She just needs your love. And all your love comes through you healing, you're doing your inner process, your inner transformation. And when your inner you becomes that, you'll manifest it into your life, into your business, everything that you desire. Your gorgeous partner is yours, already yours, when you're getting aligned with you. Your abundance, that amount of money, it comes into your bank account when your identity says that. When your identity spreads abundance. When your identity sees only abundance in everything, it's about you becoming abundance. Your success, already yours. When your identity becomes success, I am successful. My name is, and you say your name, and everything I do is successful. Everything I touch turns into gold. I'm an alchemist. All right, gorgeous. Tell me how this video, how this energy landed to you. What are you taking from it? I would love to know. And if you're on your journey of you becoming the woman that you're meant to be, of you stepping into your soul's identity and manifest everything with ease because you just are, I'm inviting you into infinity. It's your one-to-one coaching container, your one-to-one transformation, where you are going to release everything that it's keeping you small and limited, and is helping you to see that abundance, success, unconditional love is your inner power, your energy. So you will find the link in the bio. Until next time, I'm sending you love and light. Your energy is your power, gorgeous. Remember that.